Good evening, everybody. I'm waiting for people to log in. I don't see anybody out there yet. Um, Crap that's going on in California, the fires are just horrendous. I used to work with a gal, and I saw her today, and she was pretty upset um, because a couple of her relatives, their they filmed their houses burning down, so it was pretty tragic. Where is everybody? These California fires are crazy with the winds. I mean, to tell you, there's not a whole lot you can do. Hi, Joe. Hey, you know what? I got your Christmas card back. It was said it was unmailable, so I'm remailing it to you. So it'll be a little late. Yay, it's Wednesday too, Joe. You got the right day. Hello, Anita, and welcome. Hello, Diane from Western New York. Oh my gosh, I bet it is cold there. I'm complaining it's cold here and it's like 58 degrees. So I guess to some of you guys, it's a warm front. Again, my heart right now is out to all these poor people in California with this disaster that's happening right now, between the winds and the fires. And it's a nightmare. We have a lot of friends and family out there, so we're keeping posted pretty tight to make sure everybody's still okay. Hello, Carmen. Welcome. Hello again, Andre. So tonight, I want to talk about some craft fairs that are in your area. And do you have any craft fairs in your area? What I've noticed, like the last one I went to, it was a good distance away, and I really didn't know that neighborhood very well. So I think if I would have known that area better, I might not have chose to do it. Plus, it was expensive. Um, I have a very good friend who started me in a crafting group on Monday mornings that she sends me info all the times about craft fairs that are coming. But I find them mostly also posted in Marketplace on Facebook, that they will post. If you click on the thing for craft fairs, they'll click on that. Hi, Gloria. So that being said, that's one way you can start looking for craft fairs in your area. Well, I found one that's in Glendale, a little bit of a ways from me, but not too terribly bad. They only charge $25 for the craft booth. It's a 10 by 10 spot. You bring your own pop up, your own tables, your own chairs. I have no problem with that. It's from 9 to 2 every day, or every Saturday. And I signed up for February the 8th, and I signed up for March the 8th. So I'm hoping to catch Valentine's and Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day / that kind of thing. Then I probably won't do anything until the fall again. But I did make an appointment. I'm meeting with somebody in our local school district. And this person in our local school district has availability in some of the elementary schools, a couple of the junior highs. I really don't want to do the high schools, but I'm thinking about starting my own craft fairs. Mainly because I want more control of what the crafters get to do, not what the people running the craft fair get to do. My biggest observation as of late, a lot of the craft fairs want to do it where you sell your items, but you give the person a ticket and they pay for them at the end of walking through the craft fair. So the people running the craft fair not only know your sales, but they also take a percentage of it. That's getting to be more and more popular out here, and I don't think that's a good idea, because then you can't run specials on your own. You have to sell it exactly at the sticker price. I do a lot of giveaways. If people are spending a lot of money at my booth, I will give them product for free. I don't like somebody else controlling my business, is basically what I'm saying. I have no problem paying the fees, no problem paying if it's a percentage they want to do. No problem with that either. Hi, Karen, welcome. Before we go any further, I want to let everybody know that Stephanie and Faylene and Ken and everybody out there, they're in a safe spot. They're not in the wildfire area zone. So we still need to send our prayers to all the firefighters and everybody out there working so hard to keep these people safe. But for right now, they're fine. They're safe. They're not that close to it at all. So Faylene gave me that information about an hour ago is all. So, Cheryl, where is Rescue California? I'm glad there's no fires there. I mean, when you look at the map on the international news, they show all of California in the red. And the way the winds blow in those Santa Anas, God, those Santa Anas are terrible. So anyway, I'm going to do the 2 craft fairs in February and March, both on the 8th. And I have a meeting a week from Friday to talk to a school district about running a craft fair within the district. I just think it'd be more fun to facilitate one right now and sell my cards maybe once a year or something. The last craft fair I went to was really crappy, but there was the dentist there, and I told him I made greeting cards, and so he asked me for my cards, so I gave him one. Anyway, they did email me and contacted me and want to contract me making cards for their employees and new patients. And we're in the midst of trying to work that out right now. I sent him a Valentine packet of 15 cards. He wanted to start that way, and then we're going to take it from there. So my packet worked out to be a really good price. I made these lovely little beauties. These guys were so simple. I haven't put a saying on the inside yet because he has a standard sticker he wants to put in the inside. So it's no pressure for me. I did ask him to send me the stickers though, so I can embellish them a little bit and make them look more artsy, craftsy instead of just so generic and cold. I had a lot of fun making these cards. This one's like it's a shaker kind of, but I used the love balloon. I mean, this stuff is so easy. It makes itself, you guys. So I did a whole bunch of these for them. I'll show them all to you. I don't know. Can you see the rhinestones in there? Kind of. That's kind of hard. You know me and my bows and rhinestones. Got to put them on everything. This one, I absolutely love. I am so glad I bought extra of these felt love things. They are so much fun. Yeah, Karen, I found it too. What's her name? She sent it to me and the link to it, and I just love it. Hi, Sherry from Ventura. Are you safe? Shelby, I'm sorry. The other thing I made, I didn't think I was going to like this fold-it. I like a lot of the fold-it, but there's some of them I just don't. I don't care for, but I didn't think I was going to like this fold-it. But let me tell you something, guys. I had a blast. Now, the brown you see on this, it's a brown paper bag. I cut it up and into squares, and then I did that. I haven't put sayings on the inside because these are going to either be Mother's Day and or birthdays. I made 15 of these. I made them all different. I mean, they're the same but different. I found some paper flowers from old cards that I ripped off. I guess I thought I was going to use them, so I did. I used them. Used them right there. But I used the flower background on this one, so it kind of looks like you've got more flowers peeking out. And then, you know, me with my embellishments. Hey, can you guys notice that on the pink flower, there is a pink dot in the middle? And on this one, I've got pink dots and blue dots. I took my alcohol markers and I just ran her over the top of the rhinestone. And it picks up the color beautifully. Karen, I love the felt. I love the felt cards. I just think they're so cool. I didn't think I was going to like working with the felt, but when she sent these for the embellishments, I went nuts. These things are so cool and they're easy to glue on. I did a monochromatic one. I have these. I don't know where I got these jeweled flowers. Why do I have such a hard time doing this? But I don't know where I got these jeweled flowers. And then I put a rhinestone in the middle of them. But I really, really like them. Again, all my brown on this one is a paper bag. And again, I haven't put any sayings in it because some are going to be for birthdays, some are going to be for Mother's Day. Again, I didn't think it was going to be one of my favorite foldeds, and I ended up falling in love with it. You know what I like about the foldeds is they go together so quick and easy. It's just not that big of a deal as far as getting them assembled or having to figure out, okay, which background die am I going to use? Which base am I going to use? All that kind of stuff. So close to Placerville on Highway 30. Cheryl, hope you guys are all safe too. Stephanie, thanks. No fires there. Praying for the firefighters that are involved. Yeah, they just deployed a bunch of Arizona firefighters to go to California. So we're going to go out there and help, which I'm kind of surprised because we're having quite a bit of fires here too. So guess what I did today? And I really, really like this. This is that new folded. Oh, I like doing it this way. You can't see my face. And this is an old black and white. And do you see how I highlighted some stuff on the front? It says, "You rock me." So this one, I made a whole bunch of these for that dentist. So what you do is when you open it, then you get, this is the inside to it. Then you get all this. I love this die set. And I love the paper from the new hot air balloon thing. It's so pretty and it works really well. So I made a bunch of these. Let me see if this works. I wanted to show you. Okay, this is it folded up. And then this is the inside of it. And I'll put this on the back when I'm putting the envelope in the clear envelope so they'll know what it says inside. Sorry, still got the cough. This one I had fun with too. And it just says dream on it. And this one I made, congratulations, the two of you make a perfect couple. And I did the love again and the felt on the bottom part. This can be for an anniversary or a wedding. And this one can also be for an anniversary. No, this one is definitely a wedding because it says just married. These were so much fun to make, you guys. And then the other one I've got left is I did the hearts. And here's what it looks like on the inside. You make my heart sore. I don't know how good that comes in. Anyway, sorry. Wish I knew where the mute was. So those are all the cards I got made in the last day or two. Hi, Kellyanne. How you doing? Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Brenda. I had a lot of fun making those cards. Valentine's are really a lot of fun. I hope I sell a lot of them. I still got more to make. I hope she makes another word search stamp, Karen, because those things are so much fun. When I ordered all my paper pads last month, I ordered 12. So I got 12 paper pads. 5 of them they sent me were the black and whites with those word finds on it. So I've got lots of those to use and I love using them. The trick is figuring out which ones you want to highlight, if you want to highlight any, and then cutting it out for that particular die. That's the hardest part. So on this craft fair situation, I went back and I looked at the money I made in all my craft fairs. And the one that was least expensive to get into, to get a table set up for, was $45. And that's the one I made my most money at. So that being said, it doesn't necessarily mean the bigger the craft fair, the better the craft fair. That just does not apply at all. What is happening though with running a craft fair is I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually have a table, or if I do, maybe share one with somebody I know that's going to be in the craft fair and just go back and forth. Because I know a lot of the work is the setup and the tear down and not so much actually during it. I mean, there are some little fires to put out during the little thing. Well, that was a bad reference. That kind of thing. So the black and white, Karen, the black and white pad that has the hearts in it, and it also has the word search thing, she still carries that. It's in there. It's on the website. I should click on the website and look real quick just to make sure. But I'm pretty sure it is in there. Let's check and look under paper pads. Has anybody got any questions? Hey, what did you guys all do for the holidays? And how were your holidays? What did everybody do? I had a very interesting Christmas. Was great. My kids were here. Some of my grandkids showed up in shifts. Didn't get to see the great grandkids, but that's okay. They were all very sick. So I was really glad I didn't get to see them because I didn't want to get sick. What was the other thing? New Year's. Okay, December 30th. Yes, the day-to-day pattern paper pad is still available. It says limited edition, doesn't say anything about them being close to being sold out. So there's still plenty of those. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So anyway, on the 30th, I don't know if many of you guys know this, some of you do, but my sister lives 2 doors down, and her husband has Alzheimer's pretty bad. So I go over every morning and I get him up, get him in the shower, get him ready for the day, just to take some burden off of her because she has to put up with him all day long, asking the same question every 5 seconds, that kind of thing. So that being said, I went over there on the 30th. It was a Monday morning, getting him in the shower. He did fine. Everything went great. He had his breakfast, and then he sat down and he said, "It hurts. It hurts." And he kept doing this. "It hurts. It hurts." So I felt his pulse, and it was thready. He was in a cold sweat. So I called 911. Paramedics came out. They couldn't say for sure if he was having a heart attack. So we sent for the ambulance, which we're glad we did. Now, the 30th was Christmas, or was New Year's Eve for me, and we were having a party that night. And so I sat in the emergency room with my sister and him, and they kept watching him, and they had him in emergent waiting, which is when the ambulance brings you in. So they had him there, and things were just, he definitely was having a heart attack, but they didn't know how, what was going on. He wasn't in immediate danger, but they did schedule him for a catheterization. I had to leave. They did the catheterization. They ended up putting 3 stents in the part that's called the Widowmaker, was 90% blocked. So being that he has Alzheimer's, she stayed with him that day. And then the next day, New Year's Eve, I spent New Year's Eve with him all day in the hospital. He didn't know what happened. He didn't know why he was in the hospital. So that's the good news. Went to the cardiologist with him today. He has no permanent, he didn't have any permanent damage done to the heart. They caught it before all that happened. So that was really good. That being said, when you have Alzheimer's, I didn't know this, but a lot of times as it advances, your brain doesn't receive the pain receptors. So you don't know until it's extreme. And that was something I learned that I never knew. Oh, Kellyanne, sounds like you had a good time. She came to Santa Cruz. That's really good. So somebody asked a question, and I'm trying to find it. So yeah, the black and white is not retired. It's still there. How do I keep track of what you sold at my craft fairs? It's real easy. I have a basket, and I see those little tiny pink things sticking up. Those are dividers. And they have the occasion on them, like birthday female, birthday male. And in pencil on the back of that, when I start the craft fair, I write down how many cards are in there. And then when I get back home and after everything is put away, or while I'm putting it away, I count the cards to see how many are actually left. I was going to try to keep track of each individual card and what they look like to see what I sold, and it's just too much work. I just wanted to know what was selling good at what time of year, and I also write down the date of when I sold them. I have this book that it's got all my little tabs in it, and it tells you, okay, that's what I did for birthdays, and that's what I did for. So I have a little tally about my babies and stuff like that, and the baby cards and stuff like that. I sold a lot of nursery cards at my very first craft fair, which I was, baby thing type things. You want to change the message on the inside of some of the cards or have it black inside? Okay, sure, Andre, you can do that. So Melody wants to know, Kellyanne, where in Philly do you live? I'm sorry you guys were sick, Diane. Anyway, I'm digressing. Sorry about that. Anyway, the inventory process, I think, is more quantity. And like when I opened the book and I saw, hey, I sold a lot of female birthday cards. I need to make more female birthday cards. And I totally pulled out the card, the little pink card that sticks up and it said wedding on it because I only had 2 wedding cards left. So I literally pulled that out, put it back here on my desk by my glasses. So I would know, okay, you got to make more wedding cards. And I don't know if it's a good system, Stephanie. It just seems to work for me. I am organized, but I am not obsessively organized. And I know people that are, and they will like take a picture and they will say, you know, this is what I sold and pull that picture. I just can't do inventory that way. It's just too much work. So let me tell you what to expect when you're running a craft fair. If you're going to do a craft fair, you have to figure out what the costs are going to be. The schools make you pay for, and I know this from the past when I was in PTA, because we were able to have craft fairs come in, and so we had to run them. You have to be able to provide the salary for the 2 janitors, whatever that costs. They will tell you this is what that costs. And then they give you a breakdown of this is how much electricity you're going to probably use for that day that would normally be closed, that kind of thing. So all that being said, they give you the final bottom line cost. Then you figure out how many spots you can get in the area you're looking for. I want to do them in the cafeterias, mainly because I don't want to have people sitting up outside in case of rain or whatever, or wind. Or let's face it, in Phoenix, it's pretty freaking hot all the time. So that being said, I like to do it inside the cafeterias, figure out how many you can do, and then I divide that to figure out what the cost per booth is going to be. Obviously, I add a little extra for my work and what I have to do and for advertising. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward when you do it out of a business like that. Now, I got to tell you, one of the crafters I met at one of my craft fairs, we did a yard sale at her house the 4 days before Christmas, 3 days before Christmas. And we had amazing turnout. We did yard sales / craft fair. And it was her craft items and my craft items. I sold quite a bit of stuff. I sold a lot of yard sale stuff. That was easy. But I got another order for some Valentine's cards from a school teacher that just wanted a simple like type postcard thing. So I'm going to take one of these. I'm not going to do the love. Let me show you a different one. Probably going to do one like this, where I've got either the love balloon or hello. And I'm going to just do them in a postcard. I'm just going to do flat. They're not going to open, and they'll be able to write on the backs. The kids will. And I'm just going to probably do those. She wants something simple, but she wants them, for the kids to be able to embellish them themselves. She's got things like stickers and stuff where I'm just going to cut out the form and maybe put on, like I said, the one balloon. Probably won't do the love one. Probably won't do this one. But I have one that's just a balloon with a string, and I'll add the string. And then they can go crazy with it. But she's willing to pay me $2 a card for those. And if you figure it out, that's pretty good money, because I can get 6 of those out of one piece of cardstock. So yeah, that being said, pretty good deal. Anybody else have any other questions? Looks like everybody had a pretty good time. Sorry, some of you were sick. That's too bad. I hate it when that happens. Thanks, Diane. I really enjoy making my cards. I try to do what I want. I make my cards the ones to look the way I would want them to look for me if somebody sent them to me. I got some beautiful Christmas cards from you guys. Thank you very much. It's nice opening mail. It's not a bill or bad news. What was I going to also take? Oh, Stephanie also is going to announce they're doing another, she's doing a class. She's going to announce the class. Let me see when. I can't remember when she said she was going to announce it. I think she's going to announce it tomorrow night on her show. Yeah. Tomorrow night on their show, they're going to announce the new class that's coming out. So it's a new online class. So everybody's wondering what it's going to be. But hopefully I'll do that one. I haven't done any of her classes yet. Everybody tells me you really need to do just one. She gives a lot of extra helpful tips and stuff that she normally doesn't get to put through because she's constantly dealing with new people. There's been some creep and crud going on around here for a long time. Everybody's getting sick. God, I just lost my train. I am really in a mood today. I don't know why. I don't know if it's fires or what. But I also wanted to tell you guys. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. When I got all my stuff in September, because I'm in the Die Hard Club, I'm in the Fold It Club, I'm in the Card Kit Club. When I got all my stuff, I just piled it on my desk, and I thought I'm going to deal with organizing it first of the year. Well, I didn't make any cards from Christmas Day on. That being said, I started organizing, and I ran out of the 5x7 envelopes. I don't know what's going on. I have an idea of what I think is going on, but Totally Tiffany's is not stocking the 5x7 things anymore, and neither is obviously Stamp Select because they don't have it. They keep saying it's out for now. But I got an email from what's that? The Crafters Companions. Got an email from them saying that they had them in and that they were $4.99 for 5 of them. I don't know about you guys, but I thought that was an awful lot of money. And why do they have them in, but they haven't sent any to Stephanie? Because she orders from them now, I think, is what the deal is with Totally Tiffany. Not positive on that. But I've been waiting for these 5x7s forever. And every time you ask Stephanie about it, she doesn't know. She has no clue to expect things because there's such a difference in the way the company is being run. And Tiffany's on her magic trip. But they just keep saying that they're not in stock. And yet I got this email saying that they had them, but I don't remember them costing that much. Does anybody else? And why can't I find them now on the Totally Tiffany page? I know she's probably not. But it's the 5x7 ones that fit in the Karen bag. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah. There they are. Oh. They're showing, Stephanie's showing that she has them in. I don't know if you guys know that. The 5x7 tab dividers are in for $3.99. See, that's a lot cheaper than what Crafters Companions call me. Interesting. I do not have enough likes, Stephanie K. I need to get a lot more likes. There's about 22 people watching. I have 47 subscribers, 347 subscribers, but I guess everybody forgot that I was coming back today. I was off for 2 weeks for the holidays, so I don't know what's really going on right now. And I do need your likes. I do need your shares. I need people to come out there, click on me and start learning more. Next week, I'm definitely going to have some more details for you about the craft fairs and what you can do to start reaching out to them. Now, I know where you guys are cold and stuff. It's hard to have a craft fair. But let me thank you, Stephanie K. But you guys can reach out to your Facebook. Okay, let me show you. I can't show you. Let me tell you about the Facebook page and Marketplace that I'm running. I'm taking pictures of all the cards I just showed you and all the ones that I'm sending to the teacher and to the dentist. And I'm putting price points on them. And I'm putting them on Marketplace. And then for $1 more, you can customize what you want the inside to say with the person's name or a certain sentiment, all those kinds of things. Excuse me. This cough is going to be the end of me. Anyway, that being said, Facebook Marketplace is really, they even let you post events that are happening. Like I posted this thing on the Stamps of Life fan club page, but I also posted it back on Marketplace. And they let you do that. And that's a good way to start getting things out. There's a lady that lives a couple of streets down from me that at least once a month, she is always putting up stuff in her yard for a yard sale. So I was thinking about talking to her and just setting up a table, not a big table, just a little table, see if I can't sell some holiday cards, like with Valentine's right around the corner. And I don't know about your neighborhoods and stuff, but in ours, like 2 days before Valentine's Day, people will be on every corner selling Valentine's stuff. So I thought, because her house is on a corner, why don't I try that? Just sit on the corner, a couple days before Valentine's Day and see if I can get that quick one. Oh, the other thing I'm making, I haven't made it yet. I was hoping to get it done tonight to show you guys, but I'm going to take this card and I'm going to make a box set where it has the little box die that goes around inside and you have a back to it. So it can hold a little thing of candy or a gift card, with some foo-foo stuff in it, some little grass and stuff like that in it. Or they can put a piece of jewelry or, stuff like that. But people seem to want things as much as they want card, or more than they want cards sometimes. Especially, they want to hand people something. So I thought if I did that, put it in a little clear gift bag, put a little bow on it. There you go, easy peasy. That kind of stuff is real easy to do, and it's a lot of fun. I'm also doing my, the candy things that Stephanie made. Well, I took it to a different direction. I am putting like the little M&M Valentine candies in one of her plastic. I'm going to get it for you. One of her plastic sleeves. Oh, maybe I'm not going to get it for you because I can't find it. Wait a minute. Here we go. I found it. Okay, in her plastic sleeves. These things that we put our cards in when we get them all done. I'm going to put on the smaller ones of these that I got. I'm going to put a little bag of M&Ms, the Valentine's M&Ms. Put the little postcard card on the back of it. So then they're ready to go. They're in a plastic sleeve. They're not something that's going to, be touched a lot or anything like that. So that kind of thing we'll be doing for Valentine's. Those things sell really good, and you can make them so cheaply. And I've got so many of her. I went nuts when I started buying from her. Every time I needed to get my order up to $100, I buy a pack of these. I buy some more envelopes. I buy whenever I need an extra, the sticker paper, I buy a pack of that. The glue, I buy 3 bottles of that. That is the easiest way to do it. Karen, I'm going to get my little thing and show you how I made that. Karen wants to know how I made the shaker card. Well, thanks to, who was it that answered me? Let me find out. Where is that person? Somebody was nice enough because I know where I put it on. I went to the Stamps of Life fan club. God, I love these people. And I asked somebody there was a tutorial that told us how to make those. And come on, where are you? Chris DeLeon Lawler. She showed me a YouTube video. And that YouTube video is the Stamps of Life December card kit. You Lift Me Up card idea number 1. So go to the YouTube channel, go to the Stamps of Life December card kit. You Lift Me Up, and it's card idea number 1. She sent me that. Thank you again, Chris. That was great. So she showed me how to make that, but I can show you real fast and easy how to do it. I think. I know I saved all the card stuff, but I can't remember where. There it is. No. The video is real easy. And the thing of it with the shaker is you're not using the foam, the foam pad. You're just using, what you're doing is you're taking your outer heart die, and you're going to cut it and you're going to layer it with the 2 other dies. You know what? Go on to the video. It's in that December card kit, video 1. Go on to there because I don't have all the parts cut out. But basically what you're doing is, where is it? Just had it here. Welcome to my world of losing my mind. Here it is. Mainly what you're doing is you're gonna take the big outer heart, and then you're gonna put the smaller one inside, and that'll cut out the center, which is this part. It's this part, and then it's going to cut out the outer ridge. And you want 2 of the outer ridges. You're going to take your white paper that's cut in a heart. You're going to glue one of these outer ridges onto the white paper. Then you're going to sprinkle in your dots. You're going to cut out your heart-shaped acetate, and you're going to glue that on the outer edge, and then you're going to glue another frame on the top of that. It's idea number 1, not idea number 2. Look again, it's probably at the beginning of the thing. It's really easy to do. You're not having to use that foam because that foam just gets away from me sometimes. So yeah, Jennifer, you didn't really miss a whole lot. Stephanie and Ken and Faylene and everybody there and their families are safe from the fires. We talked about that for a minute. We've been talking back and forth about craft fairs. Explain how I use the paper bags on the Fold It again. Okay, on the Fold It, I'm going to use paper bags more often because I don't know how much of the texture you can see, but it just gives a natural texture because, you know, brown paper bags, they have a lot of creases and folds and cracks in them. So I wanted that papery look. And what happened was, I just took an old brown paper bag. I cut it into squares. Now, this one is, I can't remember if this is sunflower or not. I think it is. I use regular cardstock for the folded base. That's just regular cardstock. And then on the dies they give you for this bottom part, which is like the bag that would hold your flowers in. To me, those are usually like a cellophane paper, or I've seen them wrapped in brown paper and colored paper, whatever. I just liked the fact that the paper bag was thinner. And you know what's even nicer is you see these leaves because you're putting them on the stick-it paper. You're putting the colored paper on. So it's just a peel and stick like a sticker. And the stickers stick really easy to the paper bags. I mean, they just poof. You don't have to hardly push down at all on them. So that being said, I did a little bit of blending. I inked a little bit. You can tell on this middle crease right here, I inked a little bit, but I didn't have to ink a lot because it just naturally does. It just looks so authentic, and it is. It's a paper bag, so of course it looks authentic. So yeah, I really like doing that part of it. Again, I didn't think I'd even like these cards, but I had a lot of fun. And Stephanie does some monochromatic every once in a while, and I fell in love with these green flowers, and I thought I'd never use them. And here I am. I wish you guys can see how pretty they are. It's glass flowers, and they shine so much. But the glass against the brown paper bag, like this has a fold right here, and over here it has a fold, and it just looks so real. It's hard to describe. I get excited about the stupidest thing. Yeah, I didn't think Diane, I didn't really think I was going to do one of these just because, but I do like the foldeds. They seem to go so fast and they're just so inventive. And I really wasn't a fan of the felt until this love set came out. And I'm one of those people that when she has her embellishments go on sale, and it's usually for Gold Club members only, I buy up a bunch of them. I don't know. Her quality on her products are amazing. I must have 150 of these pink and white gingham bows and the green ones. And then I make my own too with the fork. We all remember the fork. In fact, I just noticed there's a fork on my floor. What other questions do you guys have? Because I think I'm about out of things to say. So I'm going to let you know about the craft fair situation, about me hosting a craft fair in the schools. I'll know that. Well, actually, I won't know till a week from Friday. Next week, though, I will know more about this dentist and what kind of contract we get going. And I'm even thinking about, I don't know if anybody of you have ever done it, but I'm thinking about this kindergarten teacher that wants me to make these postcard things for her kids. I'm thinking about going to the school and asking if I could just volunteer too, to be there when they do it, to help them out. Maybe take some old embellishment stuff. I have so many epoxy dots and all that kind of stuff that I wouldn't mind helping out police them with. Stephanie, my bow fork method is, I think in my first or second YouTube video I did. I think it was the second one. And it literally, this bow right here was made with a fork. And it comes out perfect every single time. And somebody on here had their husband, I think it was Joe. In fact, I'm positive it was Joe. Wasn't it you, Joe, that your husband made a stand to hold your fork while you made your fork bow? I think it was you. Joe Strawbeck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was her. Anyway, I did put it on a different YouTube video. It's my second or third one for, yes, I know it's not on the first one. But yeah, I showed it to my husband, Joe, and he just kind of laughed at me. He does woodworking, and he saw that metal work that your husband did and said, yeah, right, have her make you one. I'm in a Monday morning crafting group, and on Monday mornings, they're mostly crocheters. There's one that makes jewelry. Oh my God, the most beautiful jewelry you've ever seen. And then there's me who makes cards, and it's hard for me to take all my stuff. So I usually will take my fork and a bunch of different ribbons, and I'll sit there and just make bows while we're sitting there having breakfast. It's from 8 to 10 in the morning. We sit there and chit chat about the day. Somebody will tell us what happened in their life, or they'll talk about a craft fair they went to, or they'll talk about this or that or the other. So yeah, we have a good time. Hey, I just came up with a new design. I was sitting here playing with my leftover cards. What do you think about this design as opposed to centering everything? I think I kind of like this one better. Okay, guys, guess what I'm doing? I'm going to be making some cards like this. I think that looks really cool. Huh. You guys are so much fun to talk to. You just get my creative juices flowing. The Traveling Moes. Well, hello. What a cool name, the Traveling Moes. Oh, did you show them, Joe? Joe said that she showed the ladies the fork bows at scrapping day today. That is really cool. So, Joe, do you scrapbook or do you make cards or do you do both? I did scrapbooking. Okay, when I started going to Disneyland 18,000 years ago, we would take pictures all day and I would download them. And I had one of those little cameras where you took the pictures with and you can download them and print them right away, the instant size. And I did that to to make a memory book out of all my trips. And of course I buy the scrapbooks at Disneyland. Then I'd embellish them. And I did all that scrapbooking then, but I haven't done it in a long, long time. But now I just make cards. So you can use different size forks to make different size bows. That is absolutely true. My reason for making this size mostly is because it's the perfect size to fit the card. Any card you're making, it will always fit somewhere. Aw, Joe, he doesn't have to do that. That's so cute, though. That's neat. Only cards? Yeah, me too, Joe. So there's my new design. Just layer it in like that instead of centering it in like this. I really like this. I'm going to have to make a bunch tonight. See, just hanging out with you guys gets me inspired. Love colors. I was wondering where you are. You are very, very late. That's okay. We'll forgive you. I hope you had a good holiday. I hope everybody had a good holiday. Let's try and keep the positive giving mood this whole year. It's going to be an interesting year. 2025 isn't starting out so good with all these fires and people getting sick. It's been 45 minutes, guys, and I really have run out of things to say. Let me know with your comments or go to the Stamps of Life fan club page and instant message me or send me a message of some kind and let me know what kinds of things you want to talk about. I have fallen behind on my inventory, so tomorrow I am going to try and get that back in line and figure out exactly what I need for the February 8th card show. And like I said, that one was only $25. I figured That's nothing. So I'm really anxious to do that one. I think Christmas was just really, really, really chaotic for me, and I'm going to try to eliminate that this year. That's my goal, is to not have so much chaos in my life and to have a steady flow of things I'm making. Like right now, I'm going to concentrate on birthdays, Valentine's, Easter. I'm not going to make any St. Patrick's Day cards, but I'm planning on being at the bar on St. Patrick's Day. So anyway, Traveling Mo's, I'm glad you're a new subscriber and I appreciate that. Can't wait to see the cards you do. I love card making. Isn't card making the best? I find it so relaxing whenever there's something going on or there's nothing going on. If I can just come in here and sit down and make a couple cards, I'm as happy as can be. Don't forget to like and share this video. The more people that like me and the more people that share it, the more people that get to know me, and we get to communicate. I've learned so much from you guys already. I hope you've learned a little something from me. I'm having a pretty good day as far as getting everything organized, but tomorrow is inventory day, and we'll see how much I got to get things in line. Hey, I have a quick question. Did everybody get their Christmas taken down yet? I just got mine down. It's all put away. I don't know if you can tell, but back here on this top shelf are all my paintings that I put up for Christmas. I take down all my paintings in my living room, and I put up new ones that are Christmas related, just for the holidays. But I don't know. Yay, Love Colors took hers down December 28th. Good for you. Mine's usually down by New Year's. I am going to go, you guys. Karen, your tree just came down. Wow, that's pretty cool. There's nothing prettier than a Christmas tree lit up at night. You guys have a great week. I will be back next Wednesday. I'm hoping to have a few more surprises to show you as far as cards. And you know what? I'll even show you how I made this guy. I'll show you guys how I made this guy. So I will look that back up. You guys have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. Stay well. And let's pray for all the people out there with suffering through the fires and our wonderful firefighters. Without them, who knows where we'd be. Have a good night, everybody. Love you. Bye-bye.